Hello guys, today we'll be working on a Camaro RS 2016 3.6 liter. I am having slow to crank issues with my alternator. I went to O'Reilly's and AutoZone and got a free testing done. And after testing, we concluded that the alternator was bad and not charging the system. On top of that, we'll be working on our Serpentine belt, since it's, as with anything electrical, shout out to Cover My Plate, but you will want to remove the negative terminal, that way you don't get shocked and damage any other components. Alright, step one complete. Next is taking off the air intake just to have a little bit of extra working room. Be careful and be cautious of these red tabs. GM made it very difficult to remove these. So this goes to your mass airflow sensor. For those asking in the comments, this is an Air Raid cold air intake. Pretty good. I've had it for a year. Next is releasing the tension off your belt, and right here this pulley would be your belt tensioner. And you rotate it clockwise to loosen it. As you can see, we got a little bit of fraying, not too bad. See that? Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's better to be doing preventative maintenance than breaking down on the road because of your failure to inspect your vehicle. Next, we got those two bolts right there. This one right here, and that one down here to remove that alternator. So the size for that bolt is a 14 millimeter, or oh, don't do that. It's actually 13 millimeters, not 14. Well, as you saw, I dropped the short socket, but I got a replacement. We'll go with the long one. So don't do that. Leave it to me. I'll turn a 10-minute job into a 2-hour job. Remove your 2 alternator bolts. Got a little bit of rust on this one. Before you release, when you're about to take off the alternator, there's a ground wire and a switch for the alternator. Be very careful not to tear anything or fray anything. GM has made it very difficult for you to hand release these clips, so I had to use some pliers. Let's take a look at the old alternator. Look at that. It's, I think like 8 years old. I don't think it was ever replaced. And this is a new one. I got this off Amazon for $181. When I went to AutoZone and O'Reilly's, they quoted me $388. This is a 150 amp, but you can find it on Amazon, and I'll leave the link in the description, guys. That way you guys save yourself some money. The alternator is in. Look how new it looks. So the next step is putting on the serpentine belt. So the order, I'll put up a diagram in the video. But all I gotta do is put some tension on the pulley, tensioner pulley. The new alternator is installed. The new serpentine belt is installed. And now we gotta do is plug in the cold air intake, put it on, and connect the battery, and we're good to go. Just demonstrating how great this Borla exhaust is. Running really well. There you guys have it. That is how you do an alternator on a 2016 V6 Camaro. It is that easy. You can save yourself a lot of money by doing this yourself. Peace. I'll end the video with a few revs, let you hear that Borla attack